Good morning. I'm Chris Baird. I'm a docent with the Friends of the Elephant Seals at the Piedras Blancas Elephant Seal Rookery. And here we are this morning on this beautiful foggy summer morning, and look what's below on the beach. He's saying good morning to you. This is a beautiful bull elephant seal. And at this time of the year, in the summertime, the male elephant seals are here molting. And that's what I'm here to talk to you about today.
So, what is molting? Well, to molt means to shed or get rid of hair and skin. All elephant seals come to the beach once a year to complete a catastrophic molt. That means that they will lose the entire top layer of skin and all of their fur. They will then grow new skin and hair. Here's a piece of molt from an elephant seal.
And look at the fur. It's very wiry, very dry and kind of scratchy. And in 1 square inch of this elephant seal fur, there are only about 125 hairs. Whereas if this were an otter's fur, an otter who doesn't have any blubber to keep them warm will have about 1 million hairs in a square inch. That's the difference between otter fur and elephant seal fur. These fellows, because they have so much blubber surrounding their internal organs to keep them warm in their diving, they don't need very good fur.
The adult females and juveniles of both genders completed their molt in the spring, and now in the summertime, the big guys, the adult and subadult males, are here for their molt. You can see that some of these seals are just starting their molt. They still have most of their brownish fur. Others are farther along, and you can see their fur is coming off, or has already molted, and their silvery gray skin is showing through. As you can hear, the males have a very distinctive vocalization, different from the sounds the females and pups make. They use their voices to communicate and show their dominance. There are other characteristics and behaviors that male elephant seals exhibit that females do not. For starters, only males grow the large trunk-like nose called a proboscis. The proboscis is made of cartilage and is used during battles and helps to produce the bellowing sound you just heard. This large proboscis is what gives the elephant seal its name, because it looks like the trunk of an elephant. The older an elephant seal gets, the longer his proboscis will be. Let's take a look at how the proboscis grows as a male elephant seal matures.
A 5-year-old male will have a nose like this. It's just turning down. A 6-year-old is considered a sub-adult male. He's got a little longer nose, and he's starting to show signs of developing a chest shield. These are little striations that start on the chest, and as he gets older and more mature, his nose will grow. Here's a 7-year-old, sub-adult again, with more chest striations. And then an 8-year-old is considered mature, and he's got his fully developed proboscis and a pretty good chest shield going there. And they need the chest shield. It's a cornified tissue. It's like a callus that grows on their chest to protect them when they're fighting.
And speaking of fighting, what are these boys doing? Well, in the summertime, the males do some sparring or play fighting. They use this time to practice their skills. They need all the fighting skills they can get for the birthing and breeding season in the winter, where they will want to establish dominance and control of a harem of 20 to 50 females. This is another behavior that only the male elephant seals exhibit. So if you see chest bumping behavior, you know you're watching male elephant seals. Another typical behavior of the males is sparring in the water. These boys, again, are practicing their skills. They won't spend too much time in the water because it slows down the molting process. They want to complete the molt as quickly as possible because they're fasting the entire time they're in the rookery. Fasting means that they are not eating or drinking for the entire month that they are here. Once the molt is complete, they will leave the beach one at a time and head out on their second migration of the year. They will head up towards Alaska, where there's an abundance of food, and they will eat and eat and eat. Their goal is to store fat and become as large as they can in preparation for the birthing and breeding season. I just mentioned that they migrate by themselves. Now, isn't that a little strange? Because look at how close together they are on the beach. They really seem to want the closeness of the other seals. They climb right over each other, they lay on each other, and sometimes they annoy each other. But the annoyance doesn't last very long, and they get right back to their snoozing. Even when they get hot, they don't move away from each other. Instead, they flip sand on their backs to use as a sunscreen and to cool themselves off. They're just so fun to watch.
Well, that's a little bit about the elephant seals, the males molting. I hope you've learned a little about how they get rid of their old skin and get their pretty new skin back, and a lot of other facts.
If you enjoyed this video, please explore our other virtual field trip videos on our YouTube channel at Friends of the Elephant Seal. Have a great day.